Hey, so it's the middle of winter, and at the end of the previous growing season, I had to bring in all the plants that I had taken outside for the summer because they just love it out there. But bugs also love the soil, and so when I bring them in, I water them with like a mixture of hydrogen peroxide and water to kill off all the bugs. But it didn't really work this time, I don't think. So when it's time to bring in the plants, I water them with a hydrogen peroxide mix of water and a little bit of hydrogen peroxide. And that's supposed to kill off any bugs like gnats that might have nested in there. But this year I was noticing a lot of little gnats flying around, and so I would just take care of them as needed, which I always feel really bad because they're little living creatures and they're so tiny and cute and defenseless, I guess, which is silly probably, but I don't know, I just feel bad. But I noticed that I believe they were starting to bother our cats, and so I decided that it's okay to kill a creature as long as, you know, if it's like hurting your family. I don't know if I really need to justify that, but that's kind of what I was thinking. And so I found these little sticky traps online. They come in different shapes. These ones are little butterflies, and they come in a pack of several. You hear the woodpecker? And you just peel off this right here, and then you stick it into your soil like I did here. I don't know if I can catch it, but there's one. Ah, there it is on the window right now. And they're drawn to the light, and while I sit here at my computer working, that's when I realized that they've been just hanging out, like gathering, and I knew I needed to do something. Where'd he go? Got him! Super nasty, but they're a pest. So this is what it looked like one day after I stuck it into the soil, and you can see it will catch little hairs and cat fur and stuff. And look, you can see a little gnat hovering around it right there. And here are the results about 10 days after I stuck them in. That is how many gnats were living in my bedroom. And there's still some flying around. Wow. Gross. And that's just one of them. Here's the other. So yeah, super disgusting. Please don't hate me for killing the gnats. But definitely get yourself some of these little traps. They're super cute. I think they have sun-shaped ones as well. There's a blue jay. What's he doing? I'm going to try to put these in some other pots around the house, so I'll just show you how to remove the protective layer. Use two hands. I'm just trying to film, so it was kind of hard to remove that piece, but anyway, here we go. The bottom part isn't stuck. Sometimes it'll rip like this. Just do your best to take off as much as you can so you have a bigger layer, and stick it into your pot. They're kind of inconspicuous because they're black. At least the ones that I chose. I think there are yellow ones as well. I wonder how many days it'll take to catch some on here. Hi, Stella. It's weird because I knew there were like little gnats flying around. I just thought it was like several because they're kind of hard to catch if they fly by you. And looking at the little traps now, it's really pretty shocking to know how many actually were in here. And I know that they can breed a lot. So the top layer of your soil, about an inch into that soil, they can like lay eggs and fester. And so that's why really you should be watering from the bottom, because they like that moisture on the top. So if you water at the bottom of the pot and let your plant suck up the moisture, then you can help avoid having that top layer become infested by these gnats. So if you're having an infestation of gnats, I highly recommend these little stickies right here. Not affiliated with them, but clearly they work.